It's been around for 4,000 years, steeped in mysticism.
Kabbalah is the total science, so to speak, or study of spirituality, of the supernatural.
Kept from the masses, for the eyes only of the most pious. So why then is Roseanne Barr of all people hawking holy water on TV?
Just done so many great things for me and so many positive healing things for me that I like to be able to share that with people that I know are hurting and need some good energy.
And who is the man who has turned this ancient study into the latest New Age craze? And did he really turn Hurricane Floyd away from Florida by mind over matter?
And they were saying, Rabbi Berg, the hurricane is coming. And you know what he said? No, it's not. They said, what do you mean? How can you say it's not coming? It's not coming because I said it's not going to hit.
And can his method of scanning Hebrew letters really shoot power into the human body that can help cure cancer and even bolster the immune system of a sick child?
Did the Kabbalah help our son get better? I mean, he'll have an immune deficiency his whole life, but his health has changed. We see medically, clinically.
And what about his course entitled Kabbalah and UFOs?
There is, according to the Kabbalah, life forms other than human. Yes.
That's the 1% reality.
Welcome to the world of Kabbalah, as taught by Rabbi Phillip Berg.
I gotta stop this.
His Kabbalah Learning Center has branches all over the world and across the U.S., including Boca Raton,
Problem has a solution.
where the secrets of Jewish mysticism are being revealed to the young and old, to Jew and non-Jew, including the material girl Madonna, who takes courses in L.A., anyone who could afford registration fees that begin at $168.
Historically, the tradition was that after a person was extremely well-versed in the traditional Torah text and had become familiar with the totality of the Torah, the written scriptures, and that person was over the age of 40 and well-grounded in the physical world, that's when a limited few number of rabbis were allowed to dabble into the supernatural.
But Rabbi Elliot Person is even more concerned about what's being taught, as well as wild stories of bizarre rituals. Yes, traditional Kabbalah does address subjects like reincarnation, astrology, but UFOs?
To go into a discussion and an explanation of what the significance of UFO would be useless to an individual not understanding the foundation of this teaching.
Marketing, not mysticism, says Rabbi Pearson.
It was like Orthodox Jews on really on drugs, heavy-duty drugs.
And then there are the rituals.
And everybody starts shouting different things.
Curious about Kabbalah, this woman, who doesn't want to be identified, took her family to the Learning Center for the Jewish high holidays.
It was eternity now, eternity now, eternity now. We are one, we are one. I thought, okay, it's a little different. They did say it was going to be different.
It was about to become a lot more different.
There's a prayer where you go like this and you're scanning your body. There was this man, and all of a sudden he's by his genitalia. And he's just going on and on and on. And I start cracking up. And I said to the woman, what is that guy doing? She goes, oh, he's bringing the energy to that area for healing, for strength. That was when I realized something's just not right.
I just was like, yes, this is the way it should be.
Still, there are plenty of believers at the Kabbalah Learning Center.
So that's what spirituality is about.
The Times was invited to attend 2 days of classes.
We are part of that endless vessel. We are part of that endless vessel that was receiving endlessly in a realm called the endless.
It wasn't always easy to follow the gist of what was being said, but those here honestly believe Kabbalah has had a positive impact on their lives.
What it did do, it brought a calm into our household, even in the face of challenges.
Zeb Auerbach is the owner of an advertising firm who credits Kabbalah with helping cure his chronically ill son.
There have been periods of time where he had fevers where the doctors couldn't figure it out and couldn't cure it. Right after there was we call it scanning the Zohar, he got better.
And then they start, with purchasing.
But then there's the issue of money. Some critics say the Kabbalah Learning Center is not so much about the search for the Almighty, but rather the almighty buck. $60 for this CD collection of Rabbi Berg's work, $36 for his latest book, $60 for a salt holder.
The Kabbalist found a technique by which water can be imbued with positive energy.
Then there's the water, but not any water.
Rabbi Berg is coming out to the springs and involved in meditations that is injecting the water with the energy.
A rabbi changing the molecular makeup of water?
Very interesting. $250 a pop is a little pricey, but it's interesting.
It mentions many places in our scriptures. For example, Dishtamish b'taga chalaf, which means a person who tries to make a living off of his gifts of Torah will perish.
It's for reasons like that several rabbinic assemblies have published warnings about the Kabbalah Learning Center and its leader, Phillip Berg. Berg, the governing board of the Orthodox community, writes, holds false views and is removed from modest behavior.
The Kabbalah has had controversy since the beginning of time. There have been people who were opposed to this wisdom throughout the generations. Ultimately, a person needs to decide for themselves.